Hello. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Tonight is my last final night here in Logan, and then I'll be heading back home to my family tomorrow. So I'm pretty excited about that, but it has been honestly a really great week here. So I'm also happy that I've been able to be here this week with my coworkers and up here at the office. It's been great. Hey Tracy, hey Janie, hey Dev, hey Cynthia. So tonight I'm going again with the theme of kind of what I'm already wearing and what my face already is, and we are going to do like a cheetah, leopard, whatever you call it, kitty cat, something to that sort. So again, I'm just going to play off of the makeup I already have on and the outfit. So this is what's really cool is Cheetah is really in right now. It's funny because so many people, like there's 56 of us account managers up here right now, and I've seen like cheetah print, whether it's a pair of shoes or a little blouse or like maybe a little piece on a shirt or a cardigan, whatever. There's been a lot of cheetah print. So this is something that pretty much anybody you could probably do. You only need maybe like some brown eyeshadow or gold and then eyeliner. So anyways, this is a look that you could very easily achieve. Throw on your cheetah print, maybe put some little ears on or something. So super simple, easy, fun costume. So I'm going to go ahead and just get started right away. And we're going to start with some bronzer. I'm going to bronze my face a little bit to kind of create, hey Monica, hey Kelly, hey Sarah, and just give me some more definition in my face. So we're going to just add some bronzer. Might need a different brush to get it a little bit darker. So, also, last night I told you guys that we would be talking about something fun tonight. Because last night on my live, it was really quite fun. We were talking a lot about nicknames, which ended up being a really fun conversation, and I didn't want my lives to just be boring. Hey, Ashley, thanks for hopping on. So we were thinking, what could we talk about tonight? And we decided that we are going, thank you for sharing, Sarah. If you guys didn't know, if you're not following me, I am doing a giveaway on Sunday for people who share my video. So if you share this, make sure you let me know, and you'll be entered into a drawing for Line Life product on Sunday. So again, I'm just really darkening up my contour, making it a little bit more defined. Hey, thanks for sharing, Jacqueline. So tonight I figured in something that we would have a fun time talking about is our first kiss. There, getting that definition. So how many of you guys remember your first kiss? I'm curious. Throw up some hearts, comment, do something. Let me know that you remember your first kiss. I'm going to do some more shading. As well. I see laughing, crying faces. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. I think I'm going to add a little bit of gold as well. I'm going to dip into this palette here. Some of you remember your first kiss, 7th grade, and it was terrible. 7th grade, Jacqueline? Whoa. Hey, Sarah. Thanks for hopping on. You had your first kiss in 7th grade? Right now, I'm just working on getting my face defined. You remember hating it. Do you remember his name or anything like that? I'll tell you guys mine. I remember mine. And it's so embarrassing. Anybody else remember their first kiss? His name was Fritz. That is funny. That's what they call my youngest daughter. She's my stepdaughter. The older kids call her Fritz, like as a nickname. I think it's silly, but that's what they call her. Okay, so we've got, that might be a little too much there. I don't know if I like the glitter right there on my forehead so much. My first kiss was in 5th grade and it was yucky. You guys are young, man. I was old. I was old when I had my first kiss. That is so funny. I always like dreamt of my first kiss being absolutely amazing, and I'll be here to tell you it wasn't. And it wasn't amazing because of me, not him. He was much more experienced than I was. Let's just say that. So, okay, all right. Well, I'm going to tell you. I was 16 years old when I had my first kiss. It was the summer of my sophomore year. And he had just graduated, I think. He was like the senior. And you guys, I said this last night, like he sometimes gets on these lives. Like I've seen him get on my lives. Like we're friends on Facebook. Hang on, Devaney. Mine was the summer before I went into high school, and it was no good. Kind of thought so at the time, but now looking back. Oh gosh. And you know, well, obviously you remember because that wasn't that long ago, Dev. Okay, you guys, so he was the hot senior boy. And I even saw him this summer, you guys. I can't even. So if he hops on here, I'm going to be super duper embarrassed. I hope he doesn't. He probably doesn't know this story. So he came, like, we've kind of been talking a little bit, and I thought I was super cool because the hot senior guy was kind of talking to me. I was wondering if it was Wyatt. Hey, Holly. Thanks for hopping on. And yeah, I thought it was pretty awesome because the hot football player, senior guy, was talking to me, the little sophomore girl. And he had asked me out on a date, and I remember him picking me up on a motorcycle, you guys. Like, I can't even believe my mom even let me go. He picked me up on a motorcycle, and that was even more cool because, yeah, you know, it was really cool that this hot senior guy came and picked me up on a motorcycle. And we had a really great date, and I was like all googly crazy. And I knew that obviously senior guy, he had kissed girls, but I had never kissed a guy before. And I just remember when he went to drop me off, and I like dreamt of this day my whole life, I felt like. And he went to kiss me, And I feel like I totally missed his mouth. Like, I didn't even get, like, it was like a half kiss. Anyway, it was awkward. It was so weird. I had no idea how to kiss. And needless to say, like, we didn't really talk after that. We never went out again. So I know that was the worst kiss of his life. And yeah, that was the story of my first kiss. So, yep, pretty embarrassing. That is for sure. And it's really sad because I believe I'm probably a good kisser now. I think. I've had a lot of experience since then. Oh gosh. And one of our friends from high school passed away. And so he was at the funeral this summer that I was at as well. We saw each other. And like I said, he's my friend on Facebook. But we have never talked about that kiss again. So I'm putting white eyeliner to try and make this kitty cat a little better. How many people have I kissed? Oh, I don't know. Lots. I would not even have a number. Definitely. After my first kiss in 7th grade, I didn't kiss again until after my freshman year, and it was the hot senior guy too, and mine was super awkward too. I can relate. Oh, it really, looking back, like I'm like still embarrassed about it, you know, because like I don't want to have that name of the girl who couldn't kiss. But I know he told his friends about it. I'm certain. And it's funny that it even bothers me, or that I think about it. It's really funny. Devaney, do you know how many guys you've kissed? I would not. I have no clue. How many of you guys know how many guys you've kissed? I have no idea how many people I kissed. I mean, hello, I was single for a lot of years. Okay? Like a lot of years. So I kissed a lot of boys. And I don't feel like that's a bad thing. Hey, Holly. We're talking about our first kisses, Holly. Do you remember your first kiss? I'm sure most people. Oh my gosh, Devaney. Like, you have it written down a list. Still to this day. That's crazy. It wouldn't embarrass me because I know I'm certain I've kissed a lot more than you probably in my day, but still. I didn't keep track. That's for sure. But I think probably when I was younger, I probably kept more track. Okay. We got to make some cat eyes here. So, practice makes perfect. You're right, Jacqueline. That's it. Practice makes perfect. Have you kissed a lot since then, Jacqueline? Come on, be honest. And why is everybody else being so quiet? Hey, Brenna. I thought I'd have a little more people talking about their first kiss on here tonight. So, again, I'm not good with wings, but we're trying. Too many to remember. That's funny. Well, that one turned out pretty good. That wing did. Let's see if we can get the other one to turn out just as good. I deleted the list when I got married, but I still know. Oh, Deb, you're funny. Oh, gosh. So for those of you who don't know, Devaney's my daughter. And no, I don't think it embarrassed me, but I don't really care to know either, I guess. We'll just say that. It would embarrass your dad more than me. Or Keith. It would embarrass Keith. What do you guys think? Does that look good? And then, like on this one, Keith have the reason he probably doesn't remember though? Huh? It snowed today and made me happy. I know, Monica. I wasn't happy because I gotta drive tomorrow. It can snow once I get home. Like, I don't want it to snow while I'm up here in Logan. I feel like my lighting isn't the best tonight. Can you see my comments? That one I saw, Mom, but I didn't see any others. I'm not seeing your comments. You'll have to comment again. And I went back and I don't see them. So yeah, definitely my first kiss is not one to write home about. That's for sure. Oh, I'm still so embarrassed about it. It started snowing at my nephew's football game tonight. Yeah, when I drove home from dinner tonight, it was snowing. But sorry guys, I'm not sure what's happening. It said I had low network, but I thought I was connected to Wi-Fi. So I hope that doesn't keep happening. I've made several LOL. Mom, I didn't see any of them. Is other people seeing my mom's comments? You guys, can you see my mom, Tammy Rasmussen's comments? I'm only seeing those last two. Are other people's comments, have I missed others? Let me know if I haven't responded to you because I didn't do it intentionally. Just the last one. I was 7 and a boy asked, "Do you want to KISS?" I said, "Ooh, no," and he leaned in and kissed me anyway. I was so distraught and ran home crying. It was awful. 7? What is a 7-year-old? Okay, so, well, how was the first one that you, like, wanted? Like you knew. How was that first kiss? I feel like that doesn't count when you're 7. Although it caused you trauma, but how was your first real kiss that you wanted? Because I really wanted that kiss. A baby. So when you and Keith first started dating, one night I came home from a date and he asked if I kissed him. And I said yes. Then it was kind of a joke, and I would always come home and be like, hey, I kissed that boy. Usually I was kidding, but it was just funny that then one day he was like, bet you can't make it to 100 by senior year. And I was like, okay, bet. And at first it was just funny, but then it was fun. He probably doesn't even know or remember. My first kiss, that meant something, was in 7th grade, and it was good. Well, that's good, Monica. I'm glad someone had a good first kiss. Hey, Nancy. Nancy, if you're on here, my coworker, who's like my director, is really good friends with your husband, Mike Newton, and he told me to tell you guys hi. So if you're still on here, hello. Mike is a really good guy. Hey, Paisley. Hey, Shanice. Thanks for jumping on, ladies. I gotta hear it. Tell me about your first kiss. That's what we're talking about tonight. It's been fun. How old were you? Was it a good first kiss? Not so good? So far, most of our first kisses have not been great. My first kiss was in 8th grade. It was horrible, and he smelled like a burnt blow dryer. What the heck? Why? Why did he smell like that? That's gross. Ooh. Okay, we're going to go in with the black eyeshadow right here. This one with some primer. Make my little nose. You have no idea. So, okay, here's another question. After the guy that you kissed was your first kiss, did you ever kiss him again? Hey, Merity. Obviously, you guys know the answer to mine. Absolutely not, because I was the one that was the worst first kiss. I always wanted to have a do-over. Oh. But now when my blow dryer gets that burnt smell, it reminds me of that time. Heck no, I never kissed him again. Jennifer says, my first kiss was okay, but my first kiss with my husband was the best. My husband was the only guy I ever kissed on the first date. Jennifer, are you serious? See, I didn't kiss my husband on the first date. I was adamant that I was not kissing on the first date. And I didn't kiss on the first date several times, but that's crazy. When you know, right, Jennifer? Did you know the first date? I'm curious if you knew. My first kiss was 7th grade. It was at a movie theater, and my girlfriend sat behind me on my date. This boy told me that he had to wait until the movie clips were dark so no one could see us. And then when he did kiss me, he made squeaky noises and slobbered on me. Ew! October 11th, the day before my 16th birthday, and a guy asked me out, and I told him no because I wasn't 16 and didn't want to go out with him. Mom made me go, and I knew he drove an El Camino, and we were going to drive in, so since there was no back seat in those, I thought I was safe. LOL. He picked me up in his mom's car, and I was furious. We ended up not going to the show, but took me to his house, and no one was home. I made him sit opposite me, and that worked until he came over and kissed me. I was so mad. I made him take me home immediately. I was such a chicken. Oh, sad, Mom. Hey, Angela, how was your first kiss? Monica, your first kiss that you said was good, did you kiss him again? Yeah, I did not kiss my husband on my first date. I made him wait till the second. Hey, Valerie. Hey, Lexi. Hey, Cole. You were boyfriend and girlfriend? Were you boyfriend and girlfriend before the first kiss or after the first kiss? Was that like still in the deal and then you became boyfriend and girlfriend after? Got to get inside of the nose. I know it's kind of gross, but if you don't, you're going to see white. Heck, my husband asked me to marry him on our first date. Of course I said no, but said yes on the second, LOL. And how long now have you been married, Mom? Before, okay. Okay, so I always have to do the lips, I feel, last because I'm talking. So we'll come back and touch up those lips. 30 years. 30 years. Last month. Right? That's crazy. Yeah, Monica, I thought it sealed the deal. But I guess the deal was sealed before. I don't remember my first kiss. Oh, sad. How's this looking, guys? Are we seeing a cheetah in action? Okay, I feel like the chin was also kind of a little bit white. Oh, Angela, I was at dinner. I definitely want to see it. I couldn't jump on because I was at dinner with my team. I'm sad I missed it. Yeah, that looks better. I swore I would never kiss on the first date when I met my husband. I had a feeling he was the one before we ever went on the first date. He was the only guy who bothered to learn about my disability. He had already researched my spina bifida within 2 days of us meeting online. Oh, Jennifer, that makes my heart. Oh my gosh, that is so sweet. How long did you date before you were married or before he proposed? I love that story. That just makes my heart happy. I love those kinds of stories. So you guys, Jennifer and I went to high school together. And she's always been such a sweet friend of mine. Well, I consider her my friend. I hope she thinks I'm her friend too. On mine and Colby's first date, we were sitting and talking, and he paused, told me I was beautiful, and asked if he could kiss me. Oh, he asked permission. Ha, Colby said, what if I asked you to marry me on the third date? On the third date, LOL. I told him, you can ask, but I won't marry you until after we dated at least 6 months. Well, we got married at 7 months of dating. Oh. Read mine. Okay, Devaney, where'd she go? So me and him had been talking about it for a while, but we were at a high school football game, and when you aren't actually in high school yet, all the people in our grade would always hang out on the visitor side, but more in the corner, and there's tons of grass and trees. Well, his friends kept saying we should kiss. I really wanted to. Long story short, we kissed behind this tree, but everyone still saw and was yelling, get it, and yeah, it was really embarrassing. Plus, it wasn't even a whole second, and he kissed more of my chin than my lips. Oh, gosh. That's funny, Dev. What's funnier is that I know the kid, so that makes it real funny. Okay. We are going to add our spots, our leopard spots next. So, I'm going to use primer, and I think I'm going to use a couple of different colors from the new Fierce palette. Again, I've been loving this palette. It's the same palette I have on my eyes tonight. And I'm going to spray the brush so that the color's super vibrant. And just start placing random spots. Hey, Ashley, how are you? Haven't heard or talked or seen from you in forever. And I'm going to do like a couple of different colors of spots, I think. So we'll see how this spot goes. This making spots goes. You definitely need to spray your brush just because the pigment is a lot darker. Mandy, do you remember your first kiss? Oh, do you guys want to hear about the first time I kissed my husband? I totally remember that too. That's a good story. So, it was our second date, and we went snowboarding for our second date. Our first date, we went to dinner. Our second date, we went snowboarding. And we had went to the top of Jupiter Peak, which is the highest, it's the highest peak at Park City Mountain Resort. And I'll read Joni's in just a minute. So you get off the lift, but then to get to the peak, you still have to like hike. You know, you don't just get off that lift and call it good. Well, you could, but you know, I was kind of showing off a little bit, I would have to say, because I was like trying to show this guy that this girl knows how to snowboard, which I really do, but I was like totally showing off. So we hiked to the top of this peak, And I went down first. And, I went down first. And, like, seriously, I went down that mountain and I did not break. Like, I was pretty much, like, full force, headed down that mountain so hard, and got to the bottom. And he was behind me and he was like, oh my gosh, like, that was so cool. And I just remember, like, he was, like, so, like, impressed with me, and he just went in for the kiss. And we had our helmets on, and so, again, our first kiss was awkward, and it was weird because, like, our helmets hit, and I said to him, we need to try that again. And so we kissed again. Like, we both leaned opposite ways so the helmets didn't hit, but that was my first kiss with my husband. And then right after that, we decided to go for that same run again, and we went all the way back to the top and came down, and I did the same thing, but I had so much speed at the bottom, and I got too far forward and literally, like, did a flip in the air and crashed and hurt myself really, really bad. So we kind of had it in the day on the mountain early. We did end up going somewhere for dinner, but I literally couldn't hardly walk. I pretty much suffered a concussion. He was like, let me help, like, let me call to get secure, like, the mountain people to come and haul me off the mountain. And I was like, heck no, I'm not getting hauled off this mountain. So long story short, I still think my knee's messed up from that. Like, I really think that my meniscus is a little messed. And my husband's been telling me, like, you really need to get to the doctor. That was like 2.5 years ago. So that's that story. He asked me to marry him 2 weeks into our relationship. I was like, maybe. He gave me a promise ring 2 months into the relationship. Got engaged a year after our first date. We were engaged for 2 years and just celebrated 3 years of marriage. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't realize all that story, Jennifer. That's so cool. My first kiss with my husband was actually on National Kissing Day, and we'd hung out quite a few times, and he wouldn't kiss me, and I was starting to think he didn't like me. So on the day, we actually took Jaden and some other people and went and saw a movie. And this kid I didn't even know, but Jaden did, and he was from Camas, jumps in our car at McDonald's and says, looks at Jaden and says, so have you gotten kissed? It's National Kissing Day. And Jaden was like, no, and he legit grabbed her face and laid one on her, and I was dying laughing because it was so funny. So then I kept giving Jared crap about how my sister got kissed and I didn't. Then on the way home, Jaden rode with other people. So Jared pulls off on this random road. And I'm all, what are you doing? And he was trying to be sly and said that the other car went that way. And I knew they totally didn't. But he pulled over and said, well, it is National Kissing Day after all. And he kissed me. Oh, that is sweet, Dev. I think I forgot. I kind of knew that story, but I think I kind of forgot it. Okay, so we made that, and now I'm just kind of doing a black, like, squiggly outline on the outside of them. Oh, you remember yours. Good. Hey, my husband's on here. I talked about our first kiss, honey, but I want to hear about your first kiss, like your first kiss. I told him all about our first kiss, but I don't think I even know the story of your first kiss. Hi, Holly. We've totally missed you. I hope your son is doing well. Ha! My husband, he's fibbing. His connection is definitely not bad. I know, Holly. It's been really sad to not have you here. Yeah, right, Mom? It must be that bad, huh, honey? I feel like my spots are a little like too symmetrical. Like I gotta bring some maybe down a little bit. You know what I'm saying, you guys? What do you think? You love it? You love this the spots or what? Is it looking okay? So I'm just got this black and I'm just kind of squiggling the lines on there to make it look more. Devaney, is Hudson awake still or is he asleep? I'll be sad if he's asleep. Thank you. I wanted to talk to him. I would bring the spots onto your cheeks, and he's fighting his sleep really bad. That's not good. Hey, Dakota. It's because he needs to talk to his Mimi. He misses me. I just know it. I would bring the spots onto my cheek. That's comment. Or, oh, I asked him why it took me so long for him to kiss me, and he said because he didn't want to mess anything up or me to think he was hanging out with me for the wrong reasons, so he waited for it to be more special. Oh. Melissa, in response, you considering me one of your friends from high school? Yes, I definitely consider you one of my good friends from high school. Yay, Jennifer, that makes my heart happy. Yes, you're always so sweet and so nice. I'm thinking, what if I just brought it down on the one side? Like just on this side, I think I like more. So what if I just brought it down on this side? I think that will look good. I was at college. At college, Angela? You go, girl. Way to wait. Hanging out with my roommates, and we had some guys over. We ordered pizza and when it got there, as we were eating, one of the guys dared us to put a packet of the crushed red peppers and eat it. And whoever did, he would kiss us. So I did, and he gave me a kiss. And then after I said, wow, that was hot. Perfect. It would be weird if I only brought it down on one side, you guys. Really? I kind of thought it would be cute. Well, I'm going to do it one side, and then you guys can tell me. All right, trying to get this yellow in here. All right, let's add the black in. That always makes it better. The black totally like makes the look, I think. Hudson stood today for like 8 seconds all by himself, not hanging on to anything. Oh my gosh, he's too big. How's that? Can't really see it, but what do you guys think? I don't date in high school. I was too shy. Really, Angela? Oh. Well, I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's good that you waited that long. I think it's awesome, actually. Okay, guys, what are you thinking? You're not shy anymore? Do you guys like that? Let's add the lips and see what we think. Looks good. What if you added some white here and there? Oh, because of the way that this is? Some white spots? I just don't want it to get too much now. Like, I should have put white in. What do you guys think? Should I add some white spots too in the mix, or is there already too many spots? I just don't want it to like look like a big blob. Hey, Melissa. Being an EMT, you can't be shy. No, you can't. That's for sure. You guys, if you aren't following me, or if you haven't shared, please make sure that you do, because I'm doing a giveaway Sunday. I'm doing a drawing. For a Lime Life, something Lime Life. I don't know yet what. I haven't decided. Last week I did a mascara. Thinking I might do a brow gel. I love the brow gel. So I felt pretty good about how my looks have turned out while I've been on the road, even though like I'm not home and don't have like all my stuff. Hey, Joanne. Okay, Joanne, I've been waiting for you to join this party. I need to hear it. You'll have to go back and watch the rest to hear about all of our first kisses. But I'm ready to hear your first kiss story. How old, when? I didn't share the name of my guy. Probably a lot of you guys know him. Those of you who went to high school with me. What are you going to do about how many people see your live and interruption? I don't know what you mean, Sarah. Sorry, Sarah, I don't think I understand. Hey, Vaka. Hey, Tammy. Okay, let me see about adding a little bit of white around some of these up here. Let's hope it goes okay. Oh, but it shows who shared even if I didn't see your comment. I can look at see who shared. So that's a good thing. Like that? I don't know if I like that. I'm a little nervous that it's not going to look very good. Yeah, I don't love it. I think I'm not going to do that. Sorry, Mom. I don't think it looks good. Okay, let's fix that. I'm sure if I would have done it differently to begin with and added white spots in, it wouldn't look as bad, but that doesn't look good to me. So now I gotta fix it. I'm just gonna go back in with my bronzer and fix it. First kiss, LOL. I was 15, he was a boyfriend, and I had no idea what the hell I was doing, LOL. Yep, that was pretty much my story. He was a hot senior football player. I was an awkward sophomore. He obviously was experienced, me not so much. I really was super excited. I wanted to kiss him, and it was probably the worst kiss of his life. And I never went out with him again. That's my story. Okay. I'm just going to brighten up under the eyes a little bit more. Hot senior, I'm curious. Well, I thought he was hot. Actually, Joanne, he had just graduated, I think. It was Kevin Wilkins. I always get those boys mixed up. There were so many of them. Yep, that one. And I know he jumps on here sometimes and watches, so if he watches this, I'm really going to be totally embarrassed, but whatever. That's who it was. He was friends with, like, Robbie Abercrombie and Dave Coleman, Guy Coleman, Robbie Abercrombie, Adam Smith. Yeah, that bunch. And it didn't go so well. I didn't know how to kiss. Okay, guys. I even have my little leopard cheetah print clip. His son? I don't think... Okay, Kevin. It was Kevin, not... He lives in Arizona. That one. It was those guys' cousin. Kelly's cousin, I think. Anyways, that one. I don't know. It's the one that lives in Arizona. His dad was Lad. That was my first kiss. His dad was Lad Wilkins. But his aunt was Shirley, and they came... Yeah, that one. Okay, guys. Oh, yeah, inner eye highlight. Good idea, Dev. Good idea. So, you guys, this one is just, like I said, super fun because you can totally just put on your cheetah print, which most people have. Yeah, Joanne. You know who I'm talking about now? I need a different highlight. Yep. That was my first kiss. How's that? But I need to darken up that eye black real quick. There was Kelly and Kevin and Casey and one other one. Hey, Cassie. All right, guys. There you have it. There's tonight's look. What do y'all think? Did we do a good job? I like this one. I like this one a lot. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Tonight was super fun again. Tomorrow I will be back home. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but I will be back on here tomorrow night sometime. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I'm going to take some photos. My first kiss ended up having a baby his senior year. Okay, Joanne, before I go, I have to know, who was your first kiss? Be this for Halloween and Keith can be a tamer, LOL. There's no taming this lion. Sorry. Oh, gosh. I don't know. But anyways, I really like this. I think it turned out good. This one was fun. Good night, Angela. Joanne, who was your kiss? I need to know. I'm curious. I'm trying to think of who had a baby. You're a little younger than me, so I might not even know him. Probably not. We should have had Cassie tell us about her first kiss, since she joined the party late. All right, well, I'll get that from you another day, Joanne. I hope you guys have a great night. Thanks again for joining me tonight. This was super fun. I'm going to post some pics. And again, have a great night. Bye, guys.